Never before have we had the opportunity to be right in the midst of our nation's capital, to be a voice for Christ where it is needed so very much.
The D. James Kennedy Center for Christian Statesmanship is one of those shining lights in what I think is a very dark city. It's a city driven by power, by money, by influence.
The D. James Kennedy Center for Christian Statesmanship has been the product of a visionary leader in D. James Kennedy himself, who understood that in order for the body of Christ in America to serve the purposes of our God and execute in the Great Commission, we needed to have a light in the capital city, Washington, D.C.
The D. James Kennedy Center for Christian Statesmanship was started on Capitol Hill over 20 years ago as a gospel-centered outreach to members of Congress and their staff.
Dr. Frank Wright, the president and CEO of D. James Kennedy Ministries, was the founding director of the Center for Christian Statesmanship.
I thought Dr. Kennedy was completely mistaken when he called and said, I want you to pray about going to Washington, D.C. to start this ministry. Because I had just finished my doctorate. I'd earned a doctorate in finance. He's told me about his vision for the Center for Christian Statesmanship, and it was really very stirring, very exciting. And I said, Jim, I don't think I'm the right guy, because I just spent 5 years of blood, sweat, toil, and tears earning this doctorate in finance, and you don't want me to just chuck all that and go to Washington, D.C. And he laughed in my ear, and he said, no, I don't want you to chuck all that. I want you to pray about it, and if it's God's will for you, you should do it.
The Center for Christian Statesmanship has been on the Capitol Hill since 1995, and it has not only provided leadership, it acts as a conscience for the nation.
You know, all too often we complain when we see bad politicians do bad things, but we don't often enough praise those people who are hanging in there. They're in the corridors of power. They often take up unpopular causes on our behalf, and they need support, they need encouragement.
Recently, the Center for Christian Statesmanship conferred the Distinguished Christian Statesman Award to the United States Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos, in a ceremony in Washington, D.C.
When you have a presence of leaders that realize that America is special, that we have in America the individual right to conscience, rights from a creator, individual choice. These are freedoms that America has. They need to be passed on, and the Center for Christian Statesmanship teaches this and acts as a positive influence in the most powerful city on the planet, Washington, D.C.
A vital initiative of the Center for Christian Statesmanship is training the next generation of leaders to stand for Christ through the Center for Christian Leadership.
It's been very disappointing how many well-meaning Christians have gotten themselves elected and gotten there ill-equipped to do the job they've sought to fulfill. We're determined to change that.
2 years ago, the Center started a new program called the Center for Christian Leadership, and it trains Christians to go into elected office and other public policy jobs.
Sometimes even our elected officials don't know how to introduce or to integrate their faith with their role in government.
We have got to say enough of the politics as usual, and we've got to send men and women here to Washington who are serious, aren't worried about re-election, aren't worried about preserving their majority, but rather they're more concerned about preserving the nation.
So far, we have 5 people who are going to be running for the House in 2020. Another individual has already been elected to state Senate. So we're so excited to see what God has done with this program.
This training has been one of the best decisions I made in deciding to run for public office. It has helped form and shape my worldview. It has helped form and shape my understanding of the Constitution, of what our republic stands for, and the responsibility that we have as elected officials.
The depth and the breadth of the knowledge that you get is different than any other program.
I am so thankful for the D. James Kennedy Center for Christian Statesmanship, because I attended this Center for Christian Leadership, and I'm thankful it's in D.C. because it's changed my life, and it's given me such a passion to make a difference for this country and to fight for this country. When I decided to attend, I had no idea, had no intentions of running for Congress, of being involved in politics.
Along with its leadership program, the Center for Christian Statesmanship continues to be a beacon of light for Christ on Capitol Hill.
It's a dark place on the Hill. People don't have the same values as you do. They They often mock, or they'll just put you down for the things that you all believe in.
The center was very crucial for me in initially coming to faith and being introduced to the gospel.
I'm just so grateful for the work that the center does to make us feel loved and to show us what Jesus Christ means here in DC, which is everything.
Today, the Center for Christian Statesmanship is positioned to be more effective in its outreach to our nation's capital than ever before.
I would argue that the need for this ministry in this hour is greater than it was when Dr. Kennedy looked at our nation's capital and had this idea for creating a ministry to powerful people. The need today is far greater than it was then.
This institution was the capstone, I believe, in a sense, of Dr. Kennedy's ministry to impact the culture and impact the nation. There are those that say the most important thing is to preach the gospel, and I believe that's true. But the second most important thing is to preserve the freedom to do the most important thing.
Dear friend, we are in the midst of a war of values, a war against God and His truth.
And for the many Christians that I bump into that say, God's written off Washington, D.C., I just laugh and say, you ought to come and see what God's doing on this Hill.